way we're going to talk about, because this is just for you ladies, that men show that they love you. They go to work. Regardless of how they feel about the job, they go to work. Men who love their spouses have an inherent need, whether you're, I keep saying spouses because I'm married, okay? Men who love women have an inherent need to take care of them. It's instinctual. It is programmed into our DNA. And you can say that's sexist if you're a modern feminist, or you can say that's old-fashioned, or whatever crap you want to spew. But the very heart of the truth is men instinctually want to care for and provide for people we love. It's who we are. It's in our DNA. Just deal with it. So, no matter how badly we hate our job, I can't count how many jobs I've gone to that I literally just felt like I was dying inside every time I went there. Like it was just sucking my soul out. Doesn't matter. Men who love their loved ones, their spouses, their girlfriends, whatever. I'm going to start just saying spouses. Men who love somebody take care of them. So, one of the biggest factors for stress for men is finances. Now, most people stress about finances. Women stress about finances, but men is particularly like at the top of their list of stressors. Men worry about money constantly. We worry about providing constantly. We cannot ever make enough. And so we go to work, we go to work, and we go to work, and we go to work. In fact, men who lose their jobs are far more likely to struggle with depression and even thoughts of suicide. Because for us, losing our job is not just losing our identity, it's losing our means to do what we instinctually need to do. So, our self-value is frequently tied to our ability to provide for you. Now, you can say that's old-fashioned, or you can say, well, I can take care of myself. Shut up. It's who we are. It's how we're going to be. Get over it. The minute you guys start accepting that we are different, and it's okay that we're different, and it's good that we're different, the happier your relationship's going to be. Now, guys, this is for you. She wants to have a real conversation with you. Women love to communicate. I mean, love to communicate. It's part of who they are. Nothing wrong with it. Women love to communicate, and they're great communicators, and they will tell you everything except exactly what they want you to know. Women think on an emotional level, guys. Women believe that if you really love them, that you should understand them well enough to know what they're talking about and what they're expressing without them actually having to come out and say it. There's part of this thought of emotional connectivity. If you really know me, then you're going to understand. I don't have to tell you. You'll just pick it up. They're not purposely trying to make you miserable or try to make you crazy. It's an emotional connection. That's why we struggle with it. It's an emotional thought process that says, if you're really in tune with me, you know what I'm trying to tell you because we're in such sync. She wants you to have real conversations at the worst possible time. Not because she's trying to annoy you. Once again, it's an emotional thing. She doesn't just want to have an emotional connection with you and a big conversation with you. She wants to have it at the worst time possible. Because if you love her, then even if it's inconvenient, you're going to take the time to have the conversation with her. This is a common fallacy that women all like to, I can't say all, most women like to go with, and they do it without even thinking about it. My wife loves to start a conversation with me as I'm trying to go to bed. Men, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We get in bed, we go to bed. Right? If there's not sex on the table, it's sleep. That's why we get in bed. Women want to talk to us. I know a lot of guys, a lot of my coworkers who have told me the same thing. Their wives want to talk to them the minute they go to bed. That's when they want to have a conversation with us. And it's because women believe, with an emotional sense, that if you love them, you will stop what you're doing, no matter what else it is or how inconvenient it is, to communicate with them. That's love to them. That they will put that aside and talk to you when it's a bad time for them. That's love for them. That's not annoyance. So we got to come together on this. Let's see if we can find some middle ground. Ladies, when he comes home exhausted and he doesn't want to engage, he doesn't want to do anything, he doesn't want to talk, we just spent 8 to 12 hours, depending on how long you work, telling you we love you in the very best way we know how. We feel, with some air quotes on that for all of you on the radio version of this, we feel, just so you ladies, we are speaking the same language, disrespected that you don't understand that we're tired and we have spent all day telling you we love you by doing this service thing for you. And you want us to engage verbally. You know, of all people, when we're tired and spent, wink, wink, nod, nod, we don't like to engage verbally. Our ability to talk just disappears. But when we can't actually engage with you, we want to be together enough to do it. Okay? So this is what I want you guys to try. Because guys, you've got to engage. We need to communicate better. Try this. Make a rule. I saw this. I laughed so hard when I saw this on the show Last Man Standing. And his housekeeper sets a rule that nobody gets to talk to the father when he gets home from work for at least 30 minutes. Nobody. And I thought, wow, that's insightful, because this is what I want you to try. Make a rule that when you get home from work, and you guys have to agree on this, for a 15 to 30 minute cooling off period, let him take off his shoes, get a cup of coffee, get a beer, whatever he needs, sit down and chill for 15 to 30 minutes before you try and engage. Guarantee he's going to be more responsive and will save both of you a lot of stress. Likewise, guys, if she gives you that 15 to 30 minute buffer, you need to engage when she's ready in 30 minutes. Get home, take off your shoes, get whatever you're drinking, but engage. If she's giving you that buffer for you to have some cool down period from coming home from work, because we need that separation, then you need to engage when she's ready to engage in 30 minutes. So that's number one.
What's happening, guys? My name is Brent, and I am the Fallible Man. This has been a clip from one of our podcasts. Hey, if you enjoyed the clip, go over to our YouTube channel and check out the full video podcast available exclusively on YouTube. And if you're more of an audio guy, hey, our podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TuneIn, and I think pretty much everywhere else you want to listen. Thanks for hanging out with us, and I hope you enjoyed the clip.